All right. Good morning, Jacqueline. How are you today?
Good in you.
I am doing fantastic. So I've got your resume here in front of me. You've applied to an HR coordinator role with Goodwill of Florida. You have a fantastic background in all things HR, from recruitment to payroll to benefits to, oh gosh, what did I miss? You've done it all in HR. So I'm going to let you take the stage and tell us a little bit about your background and career thus far.
So I've worked for Resource Employment Solutions. I've been with them for 7 years. I started with them as a recruiter bilingual specialist. I basically done, recruitment, their payroll and everything since for FedEx, Best Buy, Amazon. Then later on, I decided to move up and go into the actual HR, human resource department. And from there, I became the human resource trainer for all of our locations. So I'm working at the corporate office at this moment. So whenever they needed me, I will go travel, train any new recruiters, since I already had that in my background. I was able to do that. And then later on, decided to learn a little bit more about workers' comp also. So I was given the opportunity to learn workers' comp and do the human resource trainer at the same time. So whenever if I travel, I was able to do everything at one time, from E-Verify background, drug testing, or any injured worker. If you needed questions about benefits, I also was able to do benefits at the same time. So I was very useful, when I was, in the HR role, working and be able to travel. And then also learning now with the payroll side and having that with billing, then, I'm able to help in that area also. So, I've been moving around all these 7 years, learning each department, because that's what I enjoy doing. I love learning and, knowing a little bit about the company.
Fantastic. Now, being that you have had such exposure to various areas of HR, do you have anything that you favor more, or what are your thoughts there? Not a trick question, just curious.
I would say I love the HR. I spent a lot of more time in that area, and I enjoyed it a lot, learning, because I had to learn laws about every, US, not just, here in Florida. So I enjoy that a lot. I enjoyed a lot of the training. I love training people. So that's something I really love doing, taking my time with them and everything. And then, also right now I do like my payroll side also. So I can tell you, I like a little bit of everything, but I did enjoy my being in HR and everything.
Beautiful. Now, also too, with your experience, because you mentioned that you traveled a lot for your role. So I feel like, do you have exposure then to the other employment laws and workman's comp laws in other states as well, payroll laws?
Yes, yes.
Wonderful. That's very valuable for this position, because Goodwill is all over the country as well too. Now, we were talking a little bit about salary. You are currently making $20 per hour, so we would need at least 22 to make a move. And obviously, with room to grow, you're bringing a lot to the table. What else would you say, in addition to salary, is the most important thing to you about the next company that you work for?
If it would be, I'm sorry.
What's the most important thing to you about the next company that you work for?
It will be, I want growth. Like I said, I'm the type of person, I like learning, and I want to keep growing in a company, if I'm giving the opportunity to do so, and providing me more and extra learning into it, because that's what I like and that's what I would want. And, I would like to go to, top positions. And that's what I would like to do.
Fantastic. And then what would you say are your most proficient software programs that you use thus far throughout your career?
Well, I've used a lot of Microsoft, Excel, PowerPoint. I've used a lot of, I would say, well, from sites, or just what I use my daily day,
Yeah, are
or
you using anything? Are you familiar with ADP? Do you have experience with Paychex? What type of systems are you guys using over at Resource?
well, right now for the payroll side, I do use ADP, but this is, to enter all the employees, direct deposits and everything. I use Prism also. We use that for the HR and for payroll side, and making updates for the external employees. I'm using Bullhorn. That's our main system right now that we are using. That's where we do our applicant tracking system. I'm also using, like, since, I work for the staffing agency, I am in charge of making sure all the invoices are inputted for Amazon, Shopify, Siva, all the clients that we have at this moment that we're staffing for. So I take over that also. I would say that's pretty much, yeah, that I use at this moment. Yeah.
All right, beautiful. And Jacquelyn, if offered a position, how soon are you available to start?
In 2 weeks, right away.
All right, wonderful. Well, Jacquelyn, you go enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm going to, not wasting time, I'm going to get you submitted over to the client right now, and we will be in touch with you early next week.
Thank you so much. You have a wonderful weekend.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.